Saturday morning, ready for a test run out to Adams Fork or Adams Fork area. It's supposed to be open and first come first serve this weekend, and we'll see. We averted one crisis. We remembered pillows. Second crisis, Rita remembered her blanket this time. And we start with our traditional electric light orchestra. When we're going to take a trip. Check back later. Anything to say?
Nope.
Thanks for your support and helping with the content.
Okay.
We made it about 20 feet. It's not a bathroom stop.
It's okay.
We're back in time. Starting again in a minute. She needs Carmex. Door closed good. You got your Carmex. Make sure the door closes good. Seatbelt on.
We're good.
Garage close. Okay, we'll try this again.
Hey, I forgot something else. Do you want to go
Pit stop in Puyallup. Couple of Chris sandwiches. So somebody doesn't get hangry in the morning on the drive. We'll hit the road again. We're like 68 miles from Randall, and then there's, you know, another 20 something miles out into Adams Fork from Randall. We're gonna hit the road again. Adams Fork, a really popular campground.
In 0.1 miles, bear right, National Forest Development Road 56.
Feels good to be back home, doesn't it?
Well, there's a host there, right there. Or is that just my camp?
No, it's probably a
That's the
house.
host,
It's not
yeah.
a house. Be quiet. Be a good neighbor. 10 to 6.
We're at Adams Fork. Spot 11 is a group spot, a group site that we've camped in before with family. $40 a night for this one. We're gonna take this one because it's kind of secluded back here. And we're gonna start getting everything pulled out and set up.
Clean the house. Alright. Well, let me see if you can see.
Really?
Oh, it's dark. I can't see. Where is the
Right,
no. I don't know if I'm allowed.
Huh?
I don't know if I'm allowed. I don't even know how to put this nailed up. So how do you do it?
Back this way. Wait, there's one more.
Oh.
The orange case, propane, fire starting stuff, medicine, first aid, that sort of thing. all of that. Plus the cots, everything in that tent, made it in and onto this Jeep. The question is, what do we really need? Today's a test run because we haven't used this kitchen setup yet on a trip. So we're coming out for one night. We're checking how everything would load. Decide if there's stuff we need, we don't need. Tons of bugs gathering up here, so I need to get a thermocell going in here most likely. I'll do that. But this site is pretty secluded back here. This is a double site or a group site though. So it's not by the river. We'll have a site by the river next week, but we're back here kind of away from everybody. It is Saturday, just about noon. Took our time getting here today, so we're set. We're gonna go cruise around a little bit, see if we can find snow up the hill a little bit here, if the road going toward the bridge that's out is open. There's the setup. This is just for one night, folks. This is a test run to see what we need, what works. First time with that kitchen set up there.
So I got in trouble for eating a snack because I need to be filming apparently. So here we go.
Okay, but you need to be watching what you're filming. Don't look at me and then just point the camera somewhere. Is it even straight? No. This is why we don't make enough videos.
Because I don't know how to film.
Bougie attitude.
I don't know how to film. And I don't enjoy filming.
That's evident. Zip on down this road on the motorcycle.
Look at the blowfly, they're so pretty. Did you see it? Look how pretty they are.
A lot more rocky, just drifted out into this.
Yeah, it has actually, because this hasn't been maintained for a while. That's my assumption. I'm sure that the fire bans are gonna be sooner this year because of the heat. Freaking people, man. What the hell? Take your garbage back with you guys. Well, apparently Nala is gonna get her little spanking this weekend. Little scratch.
Thin stripes. Here we are at the bridge that's out on 5601. It's been out for quite a few years. We have been up this road in the 4Runner years ago, and on the motorcycle some other years. The road gets steep pretty fast up there. I'm sure none of that is cleared. probably just so hard to maintain this road. That's another reason they don't open up the bridge. But take this road all the way up and you come out close to Olali Lake. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't think we've even taken motorcycles up through here this year now. 2,800 feet? Yeah. There's nobody taking motorcycles or anything up this. They're just gonna let this go back to forest.
You think?
They're not gonna fix that bridge and yeah. $2,800 feet right here. I think when this road, you get to the end of it up there, I think you're at 3,500 feet maybe. I can't remember, something like that. I think within just like 3 miles of this or something like that, you're gaining like 800 feet. So it gets pretty steep in some parts. Well, I don't think they're gonna be trying to open this up anytime soon.
I don't realize.
So there's kind of how that case is configured. This front runner case, we've got 3 of these. One we use for clothing. We usually use them for food and things like that. So like I said, this one will be lights. We do have this, a little kit that I got here. It's got 2 lights like that, and this little battery pack is BioLite basically. And then there's a little solar panel outside here. So that little solar panel will keep that BioLite charged up and give us some light there. And then the Pelican case is basically our kitchen setup. There we go. Magma nesting set there. So everything we need there works right in that. We've got a front runner, utensil set that we've had for quite a few years. This one is dry goods foods. This Cabela's Kitchens, first time we've used this. And the Woods cooler right here, that's supposed to be along the lines of Yeti and that kind of stuff. I guess the thermoplastic molded or whatever. I was not too impressed with that when we used it last year, but I mean, again, it was in the mid 90s too, so I don't know how much I can really expect of the cooler doing something for us. Our tent set up in here. The one drawback to this Overlandish that Rita says is there's no mesh to let more airflow in at the doors, but here we go. We'll bring that Goal Zero in here, put the light up top up there. Last year Rita used an air mattress. She's going with a cot this time. She liked how my cot felt when she tried that last year for a little bit. So we got a little buddy heater there in case it drops too cold tonight. It may get down to 40 tonight. There's the inside of our Overlandish base camp tent. Just a quick little walk through of what we're planning on using this year. We'll see what adjustments we make. Right now, that shelf is very handy for us. There's a toilet and double duty bags in case we need that at some point. But all of that gear was in that Jeep. I could still see out the back window through the mirror. And we had what, the one orange Expedition 134 case up on the top. We'll check back in later in the evening.
Caught a glimpse of the side of her face as she was flying.
Alright, we're gonna start cooking some tri-tip in a minute and some pre-cooked brown rice. But when I grabbed stuff out of the fridge this morning, I forgot to get the salad that was in there. So it'd be rice and meat, and then maybe some Pop-Tarts for dessert.
Yeah, and you know, we can get there in an hour, hour 15, hour and a half. You can connect to, you know, the Washington BDR if you want to, you know, check out some of that stuff. It's tough this time of year because with the snowpack, you know, there's not a lot that you can do in there. So through the winter and
This is not bad.
Mountain, you have ocean. Yeah, that's why we love Seattle. Freaking hot. I'm making.
It is, what time is it? 8:46 Saturday night. I was up at 5. Haven't had my Saturday nap. I don't think I'm gonna be awake long. Somebody took a little cat nap earlier for a while before we had supper. So we'll sign off for the night. I don't know that we can even try to watch a movie on the laptop or something, but and then the other issue is the Goal Zero. I don't think it was on all day. Didn't hold a charge, so now the phone won't charge, but it's mostly charged. But our upper light won't work. But we've got these hardcore magnetic lights that we can just put to our post so we know where they are in the night if we got to get up and do some business. Have a good night.
Good night.
It is, what time? It is 8:55 Sunday morning. Woke up, took our time packing things, rearranged how we packed it compared to how we brought it yesterday. I think I found a better way. So I think it is much easier this time. We're taking a break a minute after we got everything loaded in, other than this case needs to go up on the top. The tent, the Overlanders Base Camp tent that is there, that's the biggest thing to have to pack around. So instead of having the cooler and the Pelican side by side back here, and then sliding the tent on top of the Pelican, we got cooler and the Pelican case. It's the kitchen there. Then we've got one of the Expedition 134 cases there, but it could go up on the rack if we need at some point. The Goal Zero died on us. but we've had it for 7 years probably. There we go. There's the bottom of the tent. That dry bag is propane. That could go up on the rack if we need to at some point. There's our awning, sleeping bag. So we don't have a lot of weight sitting over here on top of the tent today. All right, we'll get ready to head out in a few minutes.